G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So jumping straight into Go Battle League, and as you can see, Ace Trainer, and all the leagues are open. So I'm going to jump into Master League to give that a run through. Hopefully it'll be useful for someone. I'm going to swap up my team, well, ever so slightly. Giratina on the lead, followed by Dialga and then Mewtwo. So what you'll notice there is Dialga is not best buddied, so always remember to best buddy one of your Master League Pokemon. That one extra level can make a difference, and with Dialga it makes a huge difference in the mirror match versus other Dialga that are level 41 Dialga versus 40 can make huge differences depending on the IVs. But anyway, we'll jump in and see how we go. So this is Open Master League, and as you can see, mirror match on the Giratina on the lead. And I want to see if level 40 Pokemon are viable. So there's the boost on the Giratina. So this pretty much means this game is over now, and we'll see how we go. So they're not shielding that up, but they do get to another charge move, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to shield that up. It is just the Ominous Wind, but that's fine. We'll see what comes out next. Expect it to be a Dialga. Most teams are running them, so that would be the way to go, and it is actually Mamoswine, so that is a really good Pokemon against Giratina, but I have used their last shield, and we'll see what happens here. So this game is actually on. That's KO'd there. So I want to see if my level 40 Pokemon are viable in Open Master. So this Master League doesn't have the restriction of Classic, where it's only level 40/41 Pokemon that are available. It is has to be Pokemon that are can be anything up to 51. So I don't have anything powered up beyond 40 that is I want to use for Open Masters. So I want to see if it's viable to use there. So what I did in that last one, I swapped straight out into the Dialga, because if they wanted to KO me, they had to Draco Meteor me. Otherwise they'd just have no health by the time my Mewtwo came back in, and I would be able to take that match. So I was able to take that pretty comfortably in the end there, so happy days. Jumping into the next one, I've got Togekiss on the lead, and so this one's not great. What I like to do is charge up to the Shadow Ball, throw the Ominous Wind to try and grab a shield, because no one wants to be hit by a Shadow Ball, and then I should be able to get to another Ominous Wind, so they'll be able to get to a Ancient Power. It won't KO, and I will be able to get to my Ominous Wind, so we'll be able to do a little bit of extra chip damage there. So grab the shield, done a little bit of extra chip damage, which is perfect. And then going to come out with the Mewtwo there. Look to farm up a little bit of extra energy there. I don't want to be hit by another one, and we'll see if they want to shield that up or not. So normally, so no shield there. Out comes their own Giratina here. So I over-farmed a little bit there and swapped into the Dialga. And unfortunately they do throw the Ominous Wind. So we're equal on shields, but I do have more energy, so I've got a little bit of an energy advantage. Got a little bit of a health disadvantage, but that can be made up for with the charge move there. So for this one, I'm going to shield this up and look to charge down. So here's a perfect example where it would have been very, very nice to have a buddied Dialga. I was able to win that match, but unfortunately was not able to do as much damage as I would have liked. So jumping into the Giratina match there, and I'm able to get to the second size trait. So they're wanting to save up energy to instantly throw onto the but was able to get to those charge moves because I stored energy. So that energy management is very, very important. Mewtwo will win CMP tie against everything else, apart from if. So mine is a Hundro Mewtwo, which is absolutely outstanding. So unless they have a level 41 Mewtwo or higher now, I guess, I will be winning CMP, or at least tying CMP with other attack stat 15 Mewtwo. So we'll jump into the next one, and we've got another Giratina on the lead. So these things are everywhere. So again, what I like to do here is charge up, let them throw the first move and try and sneak through an extra fast move. Unfortunately, they've just got the boost. So that makes things difficult. They didn't shield that up, which is interesting there. I am going to have to shield this up. It's Shadow Ball. It's going to absolutely wreck me. Unfortunately, it is an Ominous Wind, and they switched that out, which is interesting. I'm down 2 shields now, though. So that boosted Giratina is does cause a problem. So down 2 shields, and we'll see how we go. So Shadow Ball comes through, does quite a lot of damage, and let's see if I can get to an Iron Head. I got there, but like I said, Mewtwo wins CMP ties. Side Strike is going to be doing enough to KO, and then I'm going to come in with my own Giratina here. Going to let this come through. Well, I say let, I have no choice. Unfortunately, it does a huge amount of damage. So their own Giratina comes back out, which is absolutely fine. Throw the Shadow Ball, and out comes their Lugia, so not looking good for me. So I'm going to have to try and get to 3 Side Strikes here before they get to an Aeroblast. An Aeroblast is absolutely going to wreck me here. So there's 2. Might need to get to 4 Side Strikes. So 2 will get it to halfway. They get to the Aeroblast, and it is game over. So that boost on them really does the job. So boosted Giratina, just an absolute powerhouse still in Master League. So we'll jump into the next one. Unfortunate that one, but had I... might have been a different match. Anyway, we'll jump in. Melmetal on the lead into Giratina, which is really good for me. I won't shield this one up. It's not going to do much, so always going to be the Rock Slide there. Doesn't do huge amounts of damage. They switch into their Dialga, so I'll mirror that because obviously with Melmetal on the board, I do not want to... so Dialga is going to be useless against Melmetal, so might as well use it now in the mirror. So going to come out, throw the Iron Head, and we'll see what they want to do. So shielded this up again. This would be another beautiful opportunity to have my Dialga buddy boosted, but obviously wasn't the case, so would have been able to win that match. So they come out. Unfortunately, they get to they've got the charge move stored. It is the Draco, which is actually not too bad for me, which will let me charge them down. I will be able to now throw energy onto whatever comes out, and it is a so they come out with the Togekiss and then insta swap into the Melmetal there. So I'm going to, this is going to take out the Giratina. I'm going to be able to come out with the Mewtwo, look to over farm. Unfortunately, it looks like they got there first, but as it turns out, somehow we CMP tied and they got to throw their move first. Don't know what happened there. Must have been a little bit of an error. So looking to try and get to the charge move first, and because Mewtwo Side Strike is so spammy, able to get to that move and KO the Togekiss because of the Shadow Ball damage that Giratina did before they switched out. So worked out really, really nicely for me there, and we'll jump into the next one. So like I said, always buddy boost at least one of them. Dialga is a very good one to buddy boost because there is a break point. So Kyogre on the lead, and then out comes Giratina, so I will match here. I'm not going to shield this up, even if it is the Shadow Ball, which unfortunately it is. I don't want to get baited into using a shield on a Ominous Wind if I don't have to. Unfortunately, they will now get to an Ominous Wind before I can before I can charge them down. Ominous Wind comes through, they don't get the boost at least, and then I am able to fast move farm them down and leave absolutely no energy on the Dialga for them to farm. So for this one, I'm going to have to come in with my Mewtwo here, which is bad, but wait for that switch because they are always going to want to swap out. So going to throw the Ominous Wind here, and in hindsight probably should have just thrown the Shadow Ball, but as you can see, got the boost, so absolutely spectacular there. So Thunder comes through, didn't need to shield that, which is unfortunate for me. I'm going to underfarm this because I want to have as much energy as I possibly can against the Dialga when it comes back out, and I will instantly throw the Ominous Wind because I expect that they'll be throwing a move very, very soon. So looking to charge this down. They get to their Iron Head, but they decide to go the Draco Meteor, so that works out absolutely perfectly for me. I've got energy stored on the Mewtwo, able to come in, throw the Focus Blast, and take it out. So it had a massive debuff there from the Draco, but able to take that game fairly comfortably and go 4-1. So pretty lucky there. Like I said, boost your Dialga or boost something in Master League because it can make a difference. There's a few games there where it was the Dialga mirror match, and it would have been really, really helpful to be able to boost it. Yeah, so it is what it is. So we'll jump into the next set and see how we go. So this time I've remembered to boost my Dialga, so hopefully we can do a little bit better in that mirror match. So still running the same team, Giratina, Dialga and Mewtwo, and we'll go from there. So all the same move sets, and let's jump in and see how we go. So searching for an opponent. The other thing that I find interesting is with all of the leagues open, I was wondering if people are still actually playing Master League. So along with seeing if only having level 40, I say only, level 40 Pokemon are still pretty good, especially when 2 are Hundo Legendaries. But if people are bringing in all level 50 stuff, even the legendaries aren't probably going to fare too well against those. So I wanted to see if it was viable to run level 40, and in the last set it was, so we'll see if that continues. So Giratina into the mirror match, and they've got the shiny flex there, so got to be worth a couple of HP. They get to their move first, and I know it is going to be an Ominous Wind, so I don't actually shield this one up, and I'll throw my own Ominous Wind here. So we'll see how they want to play it. They shield up the second one and get to another Ominous Wind. So this one I am going to shield up because I do want to put a little bit more damage into them before I get taken out, and then they swap into the Melmetal here. So unfortunately they just get to the move before I can throw my Ominous Wind, and then I'm going to come out with the Mewtwo. So obviously 2 reasons to come out for the Mewtwo. 1, Giratina is in the back with some energy, and 2, Dialga is not going to have a good time against Melmetal here. So I'm going to throw the Focus Blast here, and this is going to one-shot the, well, I guess it's 3/4 shot, the Melmetal. Ominous Wind comes through. Their shields are down, so I'm going to come in and look to charge this down. So going to let this first one go, hope it's a Fire Punch, which it is, which does mean that they will get to another move here. And probably what I should have done here is thrown the Draco just to take it out. I'm going to shield this up, expecting it to be another Fire Punch, which it is, and then look to farm this down. And can I get there? I can. So just able to get there, almost got to a charge move, and then able to instantly, well, a couple of Dragon Breaths, and then throw the Iron Head onto the Giratina and take the win. So really good first game in that set, and we'll see how we go. So jump into the next battle, and it looks like the leagues have changed, so we're now just in Great League. So hopefully those Master League battles will come in handy when the league opens up again, but for now, enjoy Great League. So exit that out, and as you can see, 2400 Ace Trainer, looking to boost myself into, what is it, Veteran next? Veteran, Expert and Master. Let's aim for Veteran first, but hopefully you're having some luck, and good luck in, well, Great League Part 2 for Season 6, and thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.